Hello, Earthlings. Hello, Earthlings. Welcome to Alien Wizard Science. My name is Matt Worldly, and we are currently live in my laboratory, and it takes 6 million fucking hours to get all this shit set up, make sure it's running, so there's no problems. So thank you for being here with me. I am aware that I need a haircut. I'm aware of that. I know I look like somebody who would be standing over a bunch of dead bodies smiling. But I'm gonna get a haircut soon, and when I do, my fucking DMs are gonna blow up. Trans community is gonna go crazy. They're gonna be like, what is that thing? I want a piece of that. Oh my gosh. Have you ever been talking to somebody and you're like, this person's fucking cool. And then they're just like, so what are your pronouns? And you're like, oh, fuck. You're like, great, I didn't realize you thought I was retarded. Actually, to be honest, when people ask me about the pronouns, my response always is, I don't play that game. That's literally what I said. I don't play those games. Verbatim, every single time. Welcome, everybody. We're just gonna jump right into this, because you know me, I could fucking blab all day. So let's pull up the randomizer. This is lab discoveries. I have no idea what's gonna happen right now. This is a randomizer that I built so that I can take myself out of these experiments, take my brain out of the experiments, take my expectations out of this experiment, and just let fate decide. Let the fate of the machine decide. So what we're gonna do first, actually, oh gosh, I almost forgot. We are going to we're gonna roll the dice and see how many times we hit the randomizer button. So let's do this. Oh, 6? You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. 6 is a lot. Sorry to complain. I'm sorry to sound like a little bitch, but 6 is a lot. 6 can be overwhelming, but the dice decides. So let's do this. Here we go. What is going to be our first aspect of the experiment? Orbz. Fuck yeah, dude. Refractions. Okay, great. Shadowz. Great, love it. Reflectionz. Jesus Christ, still got 2 more to go. Reflectionz. You know what? I'm gonna make a in the moment decision. I'm gonna count this as 1, even though there's 2. I'm counting it as 1, but it counts as the 5th time I've hit the randomizer, so we don't have to be here all day on repeat. Okay, so let's do 1 more. Magnifies. Okay. Wow, you guys, this is really special. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot here, so let's just jump right into it. We've got magnifies. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so orbs, refraction, Shadowz. Okay. Wow, there's a lot there. Well, first things first. I have this glass case back here is filled with the most amazing paperweights you've ever seen. And that's where we're gonna start. I'm gonna grab one, and I'm gonna grab one that I can magnify as well, because magnifies is where we use my projection lenses to magnify the detail of these incredible paperweights on the wall. So I'm actually gonna grab a couple. I'm gonna grab one that I feel like I've neglected. I'm actually thinking about making a category on the randomizer called neglects, because once I get so many of these goddamn pieces of glass, sometimes I forget about this shit. And I'll look on the shelf and I'll be like, oh my God, there's my little fucking redheaded stepchild that I forgot all about. I'm so sorry. I never meant to abandon you. It's just, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Okay. So this is what I chose. Let me give you guys a nice, let's see if we can show you right here. Check this out. Here we go. So this is one, nope. Let's go to the other camera. Here we go. So here's one of the orbs I chose. Here's the other orb I chose. Super badass, right? And now what we're gonna do, let's go back to the randomizer here. Yep, the magnifies. So I'm gonna grab one of my lenses. So believe it or not, you guys will get to know all this over time, right? I won't have to explain this shit to you every fucking time, but this is magnifies. These are lenses from old projection TVs that I take apart, and then I steal these out of them. I don't steal them, people fucking throw them away because they're obsolete, but these are extremely valuable. And this is actually like the heart and soul of alien wizard science. This is kind of where it all started, when I found these and I discovered that I can take like a paperweight with a ballerina inside of it, or I could take one of these orbs and I can project this tiny little world onto the wall. It was one of my greatest discoveries ever. And that's honestly the bread and butter of kind of where all this started. And from there, it totally just spiraled out of control into this laboratory. So just take a moment to say thank you. Thank you. You know, wherever these were made, China, whatever underpaid child pieced this together for us, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna, just so you guys don't have to like listen to me talk the whole time, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how this works, and then while I'm preparing the other phases of the experiment, I'm just gonna let you guys see this for a while, just let you guys feast your eyes upon this shit for a minute. Okay, so I've got this one, the one I just put down. I'm gonna put it right here. It might be actually too heavy for this little bitch ass rotating base. Let me see. Nope, we're good, we're good. Okay, so we've got light source, object, lens. And here we go. Let's put this here. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. You know what? I have to be like so honest with you guys. I have had this orb for a while. I picked it up in Oregon at a really cool thrift store. And it was about probably between 20 and 40 bucks. And I have not magnified it yet, and I am so impressed with what I'm seeing. Let me show you guys. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. And it's time to kill the lights so we can really dive deeper into this experiment. So just bear with me for one moment. I need to switch cameras because this shit glitches out whenever I turn off the lights. Boom. And the floor's not on. Let's also kill this light here. I don't know if that's such a good idea yet, because I might need some light to see or to keep you guys immersed in the experience. So we'll see. But let's go back to the wall here, and I'm gonna prepare some other things, and you guys just bask in the glory that is this paperweight. And I'm gonna change the f-stop on here so you guys can see this a little bit more. Look at that. Look at that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna completely move the magnifying lens away right now. And that's what we're working with. That's just the light shining through the orb onto the wall. Then I put the magnifying lens in front of it, I bring it closer, and as I bring it closer, there are multiple focal points. So you can see sometimes it looks more sharper than others, and that's because it's picking up on the dimensionality of this paperweight. And some dimensions are more in focus than other dimensions. But I think that this looks good, just like that. So I'm gonna leave that alone. That green is like so trippy. And now we're going to, let's go back to the randomizer real quick. So we've got the Orbz, yep. And the Magnifies, okay, so we've covered that. And then we've got Shadowz and Reflectionz. Okay, what would be a dope ass shadow to incorporate with this? It's a really good question because one of the things I did was I updated the randomizer yesterday and I took off one of the categories that was layers, because that's essentially what we're doing in here. I don't need a fucking category of layers if that's literally what we're doing, is we're just adding layers and layers and layers of this on the wall. So what would make sense? What sort of shadow could I use to make this look like one incredible world? And I think the answer, okay, Matt, try not to think too much. This isn't about thinking, this is about feeling. Okay. Okay, all right. I've got this thing. As I mentioned a minute ago, I definitely want to pick up items that I feel like I've neglected. So we're gonna take this one. We're gonna take this item. And no, I did not just pull it out of my butthole. But look at this. This is totally crazy. Let me shine some light on this. So this is what I mean about cutting the lights too soon. Here we go. Look at that. How cool that is. You know, I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I'm not sure if this is a shadow, but we're still just gonna try it out. Yeah, I'm not sure if this would qualify as a shadow. That's okay. Let's just roll with this and see what happens here. Let me get you guys back on the wall. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This is, relatively nerve-wracking because I just want to let you guys know this experiment could be a complete failure. We're just trying new shit. So you can see that's what's going on here. This thing that I've put in front of it, that's what it's doing to this. Right now it's too loud. There's way too much going on. So I'm gonna slow this rotating base down extra fucking slow. And you can see how the texture of this is actually flowing quite well. It's actually complementing the orb, which was very unexpected. These kind of donuts that are floating in space are kind of giving the orb a really cool dimension. So like you can see there's already green in the orb. And let's turn the lasers off on here and just focus on the green right now. So check this out. Here's just the orb, and then here's the accentuation with the green. And there's a little bit of red in there too. I thought I'd turn that off. Come on. Watch it. Let's see what happens when we change these colors. See, there's blue, there's orange. The orange dilutes it too much. The pink dilutes it too much. The blue almost accents it quite nicely. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move right now here, let me show you guys what I'm doing here. So here's the orb. Here's the orb. And then here's me over here. And what I'm doing is, instead of having this light shine directly through this, let's just turn the light to the side so that it just gives like a gentle accent to everything, because we really don't want to take away from the glory of this orb. But this is casting some pretty cool shadows. I just want to position it enough to where it really is just barely accentuating this orb, because the orb already speaks so much for itself and we don't want to dilute it. So if you look at this now, you can kind of see that there's this almost energy coming from the right side of this image that's almost feeding in to this orb. And I'm impressed. I like this. This is pretty cool. I mean, just look at the wiring, the metal wiring that is creating the shadows. Technically, when I pull shadows up on the randomizer, It's something that's much more in your face. But again, I've said I wanted to find something that I feel like I've neglected, and I feel like I've neglected this, so to have it on the table feels great. Let's go back to the randomizer and refresh ourselves here. We've incorporated the shadow. Ooh, we have not incorporated the refraction yet, which is really exciting. What type of refraction would go fantastically here? We have, this is very spherical. You know, we don't want to add really any straight lines to this. We could maybe get away with it. I don't think it's necessary though. So let me see here. What in here? I love turning this up. I love that I can layer myself in this experience, and it's just like, talk about being in this world, and just look how cool that looks with the blue light shining through it. Ugh. I think what I should do is just kind of keep this theme going of the objects that I've neglected. So let's look for something to refract that I've neglected, that is not really any straight lines, that create more spherical, circular shapes to complement this extraordinary portal that we're building. So let's see, what the fuck have I neglected? What have I neglected? What have I neglected? What have I neglected? A refraction that I've neglected that would be, oh, you know what? I think I know the answer. I think I know the answer, you guys. And you guys are gonna laugh at me. I think the answer, no, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna do this. Check this out. Check this out. This right here. This is what we're gonna use. This is what we're gonna add to this. I mean, if you guys are fucking dialed in right now, then you're like, oh my God, I get it. It makes sense. I mean, if I turn this up and you just take one look at those cool little donut UFOs inside here, and you look at this, you could see that there's a lot of potential, So let's add some laser light to this. Let's shine a laser through this and see what happens. Let's go back to the table. Let me take you guys over here, and let's get this laser set up. Yeah, right here, so you can see everything that's going on. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm making a last minute decision here, I think. I don't want to do the laser right now. I'm really fascinated what this might look like if it was magnified, just like this orb was. So I'm gonna get another projection lens, and we're gonna blast this little fucking thing on the wall. So if you guys just bear with me, this is kind of the direction that my heart is taking me in the moment. And you gotta follow your heart. Gotta follow your heart. Gotta follow your heart. There it is. Let's add a little bit of ambiance in here, so it's not so boring to look at. And let's raise this up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You guys fuck with Josh Groban? Fucking love that dude. Okay, all right, this is looking promising. Stand by. I have to grab another light. It's gonna take a second. Stand by. Got a bit more organized. How we doing, you guys? You guys chilling? You guys enjoying this? If this is a little bit too slow for some of you, just bear in mind there are what I call Alien Wizard Science live transmissions, and those are more upbeat. Those are less me talking and more of me just fucking around with visuals and music. So I got my extra light. We're plugging it in, and boom, it's official. Let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts. This complements the orb so well. I can't even tell like where it starts and where it begins. It may be diluting the orb a little bit. Let's take a look at the camera, and you guys can help me decide, okay? So I'm gonna turn the light off of what we just added. Here it is. I'm gonna turn it back on. It's not bad, right? It kind of takes away from some of the detail. Let's get rid of this. It kind of takes away from some of the detail. Kind of takes away from the green, but that green and the orange almost kind of work well together. And you can see, look right here. Hold on, I got a fucking laser pen in my pocket. Look right here. See this? Sometimes matches up almost perfectly with some of these donut UFOs, whatever you want to call them. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I am really happy with this. We have not added a refraction to this yet, so let's do that now. I don't want to skimp you guys out on this amazing opportunity. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. I'm going to pull the randomizer up really quick. We'll try and keep this episode around 30 minutes. It's this experiment around 30 minutes. We'll see if we can pull it off. So we got the orbs. We got the shadows. We got the reflections. Wait. We don't have any reflections yet. I have to add reflections still. God damn it. Okay. All right. That's fine. Here, I'm gonna put you guys back on the wall for a second. You guys vibe out on that. Just give me 1 second, okay? I think what's been on my mind lately as far as Reflectionz is actually pretty rad. It will require another light, which is okay. Just a lot going on here. We'll definitely run out of power outlets eventually. And I gotta streamline this. Streamline this shit. Okay, so here's my idea with Reflectionz, and like a thought just popped into my head about how this would actually be the perfect fucking shadow for this object here. Perfect shadow for this. So maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll cast a shadow on here and we'll cast the reflection. But my idea with Reflectionz is to essentially have this rotating on the table and have the light pointing at the back end of it. Let me explain this to you. I'm going to shine the light instead of here to the wall. I'm going to shine the light back here so that as this is rotating, all of the light bounces off of this and onto the wall. So it's going to be kind of like reverse of what we're doing now. Let's give it a shot and see what happens here. Again, running out of space, but let's give this a shot. It's okay, I can do this. Here we go. I can do this. I know that I can do this. Just relax. Don't think about it too much. Just keep pushing. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, let's just first do a shadow thing to this. Let me get you guys back on the wall here. Okay? You'll notice immediately as soon as this shadow goes up, watch. And see how the shadow is kind of in alignment. Like I can make the shadow the same size as the orb. Unfortunately, there's all of this excess light on the right and the left side of this, so it dilutes our entire picture, which is why I'm probably not going to use this as a, oh shit, that's actually not true. If I put the light close enough to it, then it'll completely keep changing. So stand by. Stand by, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for hanging out with me in this completely improvised experiment. I'm just creating a fucking portal on the wall. Oh shit, hey look, there I am. There I am. What's up, bitches? Oh shit, man, I feel like I'm tripping right now. You guys want to smoke some DMT? Oh, what are your pronouns? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I feel that. I can feel it in my balls. It's crazy. My left nut, it's like tingling. But that's what this does, you know? That's what makes me a wizard. I can tingle your fucking balls. Here we go. Again, I have to find an empty outlet. I'm gonna take this laser out, so we're probably not gonna have much laser light in this, which is honestly great because sometimes laser light is just so cool that it doesn't really matter what I do, and not having the laser light is actually a lot more challenging. So check this out. There's what we're working with, and then as far as the shadow goes, here's the incorporation of that. And honestly, it's a little bit too much of that like orange light. So watch this. Here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm going to turn off the orb. I'm gonna turn off the other thing that's refracting, and I'm going to temporarily dismantle this. So we're left with pretty much nothing here. And here's the shadow of that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the light on the opposite side of this. You guys can see this, how this is gonna work. I'm gonna bring the light on the other side of the table and shine this, and immediately, look what happens. I'm gonna put it right there. And this is, honestly, this is great because it's just a small accent. You know, technically, we could be done with this experiment right now just because the shit's already so dope. But look, here's what's happening now. Let me give you guys a closer look at this, okay? Check this out. That's what you're seeing. See, the light is reflecting off of the surface and is going onto the wall here. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So let me, this needs to move out of the way. This needs to get out of our shot. There we go. So remember, this is just an accent. And we're also going to kill this light now so that we can really see what's going on here. So just remember that this is the reflection of light. And now we're going to turn the orb back on. There we go. See how this is just gently accenting the orb? It's honestly fucking perfect. If it could be rotating a little bit slower, that'd be great. Unfortunately, I cannot control the speed of this particular rotating platform. So let's turn this back on, our little thing. There we go. And then let's bring back in that blue. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is fantastic. Oh, you guys, I swear to God, at the beginning of each one of these experiments, I'm just like, is this gonna fucking work? Are we actually gonna get somewhere? And yeah, I think we did. I think we did. I can see a shadow over here, which I really don't like very much. You can kind of see there's one of the magnifying lenses shadows right there. So let's try to get that out of the shot. There we go. Get more immersed in the experience here. Very cool, very cool. And then, did we cover everything? Let's take a look. Let's see here. Got the magnification, we've got the reflection, we've got the shadow, we've got the refraction, and the orb. You know what? I have to be completely honest with you. Okay. I was going to say we don't have a refraction, but that's actually not true. Because all of these, let me just prove it to you guys so you don't think I'm fucking trying to pull a fast one on you. If you look at these guys here, each one of these gems on this thing, these are refracting the blue light, and it is contributing to the awesomeness of this portal. So I am very happy with how this turned out. Let's just take a look at it. This is what we did. This is what we created. We are officially at 30 minutes now. Let's transition into some musical stuff. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll check back in with you in a minute. Peace and love. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had so much fun. And I just want to say that being in this space with you, sharing this magic with you, is everything to me. It's quite literally everything to me. It's all I've ever desired. It's all I've ever wanted, is to just have people in here with me to discover the undiscovered. Truly. Truly, 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 just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go now. I got to go to my workout class. It starts in 20 minutes. I got to go sweat. I got to go get uncomfortable. And I guess, as far as the closing statement goes, closing words, take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Work out. There have been a lot of times in my life where I've just been so fucking depressed, and I ask myself, am I in alignment with my workout practice, my meditation practice, not eating past 10 p.m. practice? And if the answer is no, well, that's why I'm not in alignment with myself. It's because I don't feel optimal. It's because I don't have those 3 core grounding things. So if you're out there, you're listening to this, you feel like you're in a funk, exercise. That doesn't mean shoot steroids and fucking shrink your balls. It just means go outside, take a walk around the neighborhood. Work yourself up to something bigger. You're intimidated by meditation? You can meditate for 1 minute. You can meditate for 30 seconds. Close your eyes. Turn the sound off. Turn your mind off. Turn your phone off for 1 minute. 1 minute. You got 1 minute? Are you that busy? You don't have 1 fucking minute? Don't come at me, bro. All right? I know you got 1 minute. So, if you're in a funk, meditate. Daily meditation practice. Sounds gay. Sounds lame. Best decision I ever fucking made in my whole life. Got this tattoo across my fucking chest in some weird language. It says, why is it so hard to just be? Because it's a damn good question. Why is it so hard to just be? Why do we always have to be distracted by phones, computers, sex, God knows what? Why do we always have to be distracted? Why in that moment when everything just seems still, we feel like we have to reach for something? We're like, I need to be busy. No. My encouragement for you, my final words in this moment, is take space for yourself. Take time to breathe. Get away from all this fucking craziness in the world. And your spirit, your mind, body, and soul will thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out.